Hello, fellow humans. Chris here again. So, today just wanted to share a short exchange that I had with my daughter earlier. If you're not aware, we have a serious wildfire problem in California right now. It's been going on for several years, actually, every summer. We have a lot of fires, particularly up here in Northern California. Right now, we have one going on halfway up to Lake Tahoe in the forest, just to the west of the Sierras, up in the kind of Pollock Pines area. Anyway, they've closed down the highway, Highway 50, which is the main freeway that you take if you're going from Sacramento to Tahoe. So I was watching the coverage on this today on the news, and they're showing the images of the sky and Lake Tahoe and how everything looks. And I mentioned to my 4-year-old who was sitting there with me what was going on, and that they were closing Highway 50. And she asked, what is that? And I said, well, that's just the freeway. And she said, yay, they're closing the freeway. And I thought, if you didn't know my daughter, and if she wasn't four, you'd probably think that was an odd response. The thing is, she is not a big fan of freeways. Uh, when we're driving, she tends to prefer that we drive on the side roads. So when we go on the freeway, she's always like, "When are we gonna get? How long are we gonna be on the freeway?" Um, for whatever reason, she's four. Um, but I explained to her it's not really a celebratory moment. There's a fire, and people are being evacuated, and the fire is threatening to engulf the road, and people's houses are burning down. It's not a celebration, but I understood why she would think that way. But she got it pretty quick, and it just got me to thinking about when things opened up earlier this summer here in California, we in Sacramento, where we stopped the mask mandate. A lot of people were happy. I wasn't so happy. I was just coming back from Medford, and being in that situation that I was, I was not happy to come back from that to see masks being discarded. But a lot of people were happy, and a lot of parents are happy that schools are reopening this fall. But sometimes the things that we're happy about, you know, for my daughter, it was being happy that the road is closed. For some grown-ups, it might be being happy that masks are no longer required. But that freeway and those masks served a purpose and helped people. And maybe for you, you didn't feel like you needed that freeway, but it was an important lifeline for some people. So I just think that if a 4-year-old can get that concept, it shouldn't be that hard for grown-ups to get it. And one other thing, it was interesting that her first instinct as a 4-year-old was how it affected her personally, and the fact that the freeway was closing was a direct positive result to her. Again, I keep stressing that she's 4. She's 4 years old, and her impulse is, how does it affect her? We, as parents, we tend to try to teach our kids about empathy and that there's a world outside of ourselves. The fact that that same impulse still exists in a lot of grown-ups is kind of sad, and I'm a little worried about this fall. All the kids under 12 are not vaccinated yet, and we're going to be throwing them in the mix together. And I don't particularly have a lot of confidence in young kids being able to keep their masks on all day, especially if their parents can't do it. Anyway, just something I was thinking about. I will be catching up with you all again real soon. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, don't be afraid to question the consensus.